Hello there, Academy55 premium members who are watching this live, and all those who are watching the recording. Good evening. It is Wednesday, the 3rd of April 2024. It's 5 to 7 in the evening here in the UK. Very drizzly where I am in Cornwall, but here we are recording hopefully some live trading between 7 and 8 UK time on the US 100, also known as the Nasdaq 100. Time to do a little bit of housekeeping before we start. So if you switch your MT4 on and make sure that you are on the US 100 cash and you're on the 1 minute time frame, and you've got your trades assistant ready with the purple box turned purple on the RR, risk to reward, and purple on the lock calc, and purple on this little rectangle down there so you can close all trades if you need to. So that's the little bit of housekeeping done. What we can see from the chart is we've had an awful lot of consolidation, not looking too appealing at the moment. Looking for breakouts either there or there. We've had obviously a little bit of news around 17:30, 17:34 or 5 this evening, causing quite a little bit of volume for the sell. But generally, overall, we are above the EMA 40, the EMA 462. So we are in a sort of buy biased. We had a big bit of news here at 3 o'clock today, US news it was, and that caused this spike here, going up to there and then coming down, and then before shoveling off. But it's a buy biased that we have, and so needless to say that paying particular attention on any buys. This one here, unfortunately, our next alert that I can act on is a sell alert, because we had a buy alert. So a sell alert, and if we do get a sell alert, I shall be paying close attention when we get down to this area here. Not only is it the beginning of an imbalance area, also it's the area where most of all the price likes to hover around this EMA 462 line. So if I was to take a sell with a sell alert, I'd be looking at this area and seeing if there's enough volume to break through, carrying on down the rest of this imbalance. But we'll look at that as and when, or if we actually get there. This week is particularly difficult for trading because, in my opinion, because of the fact it's the financial start of the financial year for most big firms. Being April the 6th is the start of the financial year, so their budget, so therefore budgets are not yet formed yet for the next year, and budgets are being depleted for the year before. Also, we got non-farm payroll on Friday, where traditionally volume sort of is lacking a bit, because why would you want to invest a lot of money when you don't really know what the prices anything is going to do until 1:30 on Friday afternoon, 1:30 UK time, with the non-farm payroll. That can upset the apple cart for you. So volume is of a premium. But for all those watching, I appreciate you being on today, and we are recording this, and the recording will be up within the next couple of hours. And we've got our indicator on the MT4. We're seeing a lot of imbalance as of now. Trade what you see, not what you think. We're seeing a lot of sideways movement. We've got a little bit of imbalance down here, so we've got reasons for price to come down here if they so wish. So watching here overall, this is going to be the if we do get a sell alert, this will be the area that I will be looking at at that time if we ever do get there. Now we've got a sell alert, so I'm going to stick the line chart on, change conditions, so you press the R. So now and here is where the stop loss will be, where the green wave turns to the red. But I would like to see, obviously the sell alert is gone now, it was here just now, but irrespective of that, I want to see the, we can get a zoom out of the way. I want to see price getting below these consolidation areas, sideways movement, to sort of give me an indication that we will be indeed seeing a deeper sell, especially to this imbalance here, and more probably to hopefully to this purple line here. But price needs to give us some indication of this by not only producing a sell alert, but also getting price getting below these lines here. Actually, I could actually put a line there to remind me that's where I would like price to be. Double click there, you can move it. There we go. So I want to see price getting below this line here to sort of give me a little bit more confirmation that we could indeed be getting out of a sideways sort of movement. Hopefully we might see enough volume to push past that. And I've got, well, I did have a sell alert, it's gone again. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with this. We're here ready and waiting just to see what will happen, if anything. Parallel SR is above price now, pushing price down. The wave is certainly red. The trend line has just turned red. The volume ribbon has just turned red. So it's all looking quite good for a sell, but obviously I want to have an extra confirmation that we are going to indeed get below this level down here or a deeper sell to ensue. So a bit of waiting, which is okay. That's what we're here as retail traders. We're paid to wait for the right conditions, but with a bit of experience, I hope you understand why I want price to be seen to be going down here away from all this consolidatory area, because otherwise, if I was to take a sell here, I might be in a bit of trouble because we might have more consolidation for the rest of the period. And then I might spend the time wishing I was wishing I was in a trade, wishing I was out, rather than the other way around. So here we are waiting.
Get it off now.
Just had some coughing. I don't know how that's happening because you should all be muted. So I don't really. Ah, right. Okay. Ian, I'm going to mute you, Ian. And Carol. I don't really know how that happened, but there we were. The wonders of Zoom. That's okay. Right. So and of course, all the time this is happening, more sideways movement is sort of progressing. We haven't got a sell alert at the moment. And like I said, I'm waiting for price to go underneath this line here, forming a new lower low. sort of give me a bit more confirmation that a deeper sell will be taking place. I'm here waiting in case it happens. So we'll just wait and see. 32 of you here today. Thank you very much. Appreciate you spending your time with me today. Hope you get a bit of education on this. These are all for educational purposes. And like I said, the recording will be up within the next couple of hours after the event. But what else can we see? I think I might risk going to TradingView for a little bit. This consolidation is unfortunately lasting a little bit longer. Been quite a long extended time of consolidation, really, all the way for the last hour and 15 minutes at least. And put it on the 15-minute time frame. What can we see? We see a large swathe of imbalance down here that needs to be filled at some stage. We've got support and resistance lines that I drew in for myself earlier on, a lot earlier on actually, going around to there. This is on the 15-minute time frame. So, and on the EMA 462 on the 15-minute, indeed price does want to congregate around there. The indicators act the same on any time frame, although obviously they are in different positions, because the 462 average of 15-minute time frame candles is different to the position of 462 1-minute candles. So it would be in a different sort of position. But right now, more consolidation, and we might go for a bit of a stronger buy, in which case I will not be able to take the trade because the buy alerts started at 9 minutes to 7 for my time with you guys. So if we do go for a deeper buy, I will not be able to take that trade. So I'll take that lines thing off at the minute. And indeed, a deeper buy is what's happening. But if you had taken the trade when the buy alert happened, you would have noticed this was all consolidation. And you might have been tempted because of the candle getting out of the consolidation area and with the buy alert. And if you'd have done that, sadly, you would have lost the trade because you would have got in there. Well, hopefully you would have noticed that that was a sell, 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 and then a bit of an indecision. Noticing that the trend line and the wave are very, very close to where you'd like to enter. Then the next candle comes on, we've got even more selling power. Then the parabolic star flips above price. So with a bit of experience, you may not have got into that trade, but with lack of experience, you probably would have got into the trade somewhere like there, in which case, and your stop loss would be down there by your trend line. And as you can see from here, you would have been taken out of the trade. But with a little bit of experience and a bit of knowledge what's going on, that might have saved you from getting into that trade. But yeah, so because you would have noticed, like I said, you had a sell candle there, sell candle there, sell candle there. Then the stop loss is so close to the entry Then the parabola are flips above. So you can't get in then anyway because the parabolas are flipped above. And then you've got more selling. So hopefully with a bit of experience, you would have taken that trade. Although for a new person, I understand why they might, because it'd be very tempting to get in there. So I wouldn't blame you if you did, but you'd be a bit upset because you just lost a trade. So we have a situation where we are not much of muches really. We can extend our box up to there. This line still stays as a consolidation. But if you notice, all the time we are progressing upwards. I would not be taking a buy now because of what I'm seeing here, all this consolidation area. And we are fair away from the EMA where we know price likes to congregate around there. So I'd be much happier taking a sell anyway, which is what we're waiting for. So we wait. Tomorrow I've got trading tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. UK time on the EUR USD. I got confused today and there's 3 or 4 people jumped on at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So apologies for that. A senior moment. I had it in my head that I was going to be doing 3 o'clock sometime this week. I just, for some reason, I convinced myself it was today, but in fact it wasn't, because we had US news at 3 o'clock. Let's see if we can find 3 o'clock here. And indeed, there we go, 3 o'clock news, US news today. So I wouldn't have traded that anyway, keeping out of the news. But this is rather unfortunate. We are seeing a lot of sideways movement, consolidation. It is what it is. So hopefully you're getting a little bit of experience and a little bit of knowledge, and you're not losing any money because we're not in a trade. So that's the main thing. We're not losing any money. This situation could effectively last until 10 o'clock tonight, till the markets close for the US 100. Or we might see a bit of a rally between 7 and 8 as we do most times. That's what we're hoping for. But nobody can be really sure. All we're doing is following the footprints of what is actually going on and trading what we see, not what we think. And now the power of the Zara is flipped above price. So hopefully, well, we'll see if we get a deeper sell ensuing, getting beyond, forming new lower lows beyond there to give me a bit of extra confirmation with a red ribbon red trend line, red waves, and a red sell alert. But we'll have to wait and see on that. So this is where we are. Like I said before, in my opinion, this week is one of the most difficult weeks of the year trading wise, because of the beginning of most businesses start their financial year on April the 6th. So budgets will be renewed and old budgets will be exhausted now. And a lot of people are doing their tax returns and also non-farm payrolls. So I guess, although it's not surprising to see all this this lack of volume, but obviously there had been volume because of all this. But these are news-driven items. Right, so maybe we might get a bit of a push into these areas here. Sell alert just flicked on and off. But like I say, I want to see price get below here really to give me some sort of confirmation that indeed we will have a deeper sell. So I'm going to switch over to MT4. And there's that line I drew for myself earlier on. Change conditions, go R, there we go. Lock the stop loss in. The stop loss at the moment would be there, where the wave turns from green to red. We got the sell alert already. But like I say, I want a little bit more of a confirmation of a deeper sell, because we're in the consolidatory area. So for me, price has got to get below here to give me a little bit more confidence of a deeper sell taking place. Otherwise, you could just turn turtle and just carry on this this path that was been on for the last hour or so. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Things could change in an instant. I mean, within a minute, basically, within a minute candle, price could get below and form a new lower low. And hopefully we'll get a volume push or a deeper sell. Right, I'm in the trade because we formed a new lower low. So I've seen enough. Stop loss is where the wave stood from green to red. And incidentally, the trend line is more or less in the same place. We've got the parallels are above price. We've got the red volume ribbon. So we will see what happens. I can go back to trading view now and just sell. Short position there. Stop loss would be where the red wave started to turn, where it just started to turn red, and also the trend lines there as well. 2 to 1 would be down there, which is before the EMA 462, which is okay, but really, I mean, I didn't give it much, did I? I mean, this is the lower low here. It wasn't really that much of a breakout of consolidation. I mean, me and my anticipation. So let's have a look. Mm, a bit ominous. It is what it is, though. It's the purple line down there, which is good. It's before the after the take profit, but do we survive this? Volume push upwards. Let's see. But bearing in mind we have imbalance here, that could be saved at a later time. There's no need to say that it's going to happen now, but it just very well good because we got imbalance down here as well. But we're in the trade, and now we're out of the trade. Great shame. But that's a 1% loss. Didn't recognize on the trading view version because of commissions obviously took us out in the reality of things. So as per the rules, I can take one more trade if I feel like it. If I don't feel like it, I won't. But we will continue on. In hindsight, I can say now that I was a little bit quick off the mark. I mean, it's only like 2 or 3 tenths a lower low was created. Perhaps I should have waited for price to open below this line here, open below that line there. And learning all the time, even experienced people, even experienced traders like myself are learning all the time. And indeed, even though I class myself as a fairly patient and cautious trader, I can see in hindsight that I wasn't as cautious as I should have been. And maybe I could have waited till price opened below this consolidation area here, whereas I waited for price to poke his head below there. I should have waited for the next candle to be down there, and that just didn't happen. So I lose 1%. And now we have a sell alert here. And this time, if the situation arises, we could more or less do the same again. But this time, I'm going to be even more cautious and wait for price to open below, well, actually this line here now, because this will set the precedent for a lower low. So if price does get below here, I will want to see price open below this line before I would take a trade again, depending on time, of course, and where we are in the market. But what I'm seeing here is a lot of consolidation. I had a good go here, and you know what? I don't really feel like taking a trade, to be fair. And that's not a bad thing either. If you really don't feel like taking a trade, don't. Nobody's forcing you to take a trade. If you've got a little bit of experience as a trader, you may feel, you know, we've had a good go now, and I want to come back strong because I know this is a difficult week trading wise, and to lose 1%, so be it. I mean, I really, because this consolidation has been going on so long now, and the market is closing in the next 2.5 hours. I mean, all said and done, reevaluating the situation like I've done, I don't really feel that much up to trading again tonight. I'd rather go away and come back stronger tomorrow and wait for fresher opportunities. Hopefully not in such a long consolidatory market, because the short-term history of this is not good. So reevaluating the situation, I realize I made a mistake by anticipating perhaps too early. I learned that a little bit for myself, and I'm quite happy to walk away from this situation now. So hopefully you've got a little bit of education out of this. Losing 1% is no big deal, and I'd rather come back stronger tomorrow in what I consider personally a difficult week trading wise, because of all the things I said earlier. So thank you very much for being along today, and hopefully we'll see you again at 3 p.m. UK time tomorrow on the EUR USD. So thanks very much, and have a nice night. Cheers for now. Bye.